Pirates' lost survival hack that turned ocean water into drinking gold. The secret that still works today. They say, water, water everywhere, but not a drop to drink. For pirates, that wasn't poetry. It was the edge between life and death. Just imagine the open sea, weeks from land, supplies running low, and the sun beating down from above. The barrels are empty, the crew is parched, and the horizon just mocks them with endless blue. Most men would surrender to thirst, but not these outlaws of the ocean. These rough, ragged survivors pulled off one of the most genius tricks in history, turning deadly salt water into pure, drinkable life. In the golden age of piracy, between the 1600s and 1700s, life at sea wasn't all gold coins and rum-soaked songs. Honestly, it was brutal, dangerous, and often desperate. Fresh water was more precious than any treasure in the hold. Ships could go weeks, even months, without a safe port. When storms struck or voyages dragged on, the water barrels would run dry, and thirst became a silent killer. Desperation breeds genius. And somewhere in the chaos of the high seas, a pirate had a spark of inspiration. What if the ocean's water could be separated from its salt? The brilliance didn't stop there. Pirates adapted their environment like true survival artists. They'd use cannon barrels as makeshift boilers, heating them from below and collecting vapor from the open end. When wind or rain made open flames impossible, they improvised. Torn sails became heat shelters. Spare metal or pottery became condensers. Fast forward a few centuries, and that same process became a secret weapon of survival in the modern age. During World War II, sailors and pilots stranded in the Pacific carried compact distillation kits, miniature versions of the pirate trick. When planes went down or ships were lost, those kits turned seawater into drinkable water, keeping men alive long enough for rescue. Here's the science made simple. When you boil seawater, the steam that rises leaves salt, minerals, and bacteria behind. Once the vapor cools and turns back into liquid, you're left with pure H2O, clean enough to drink. Let's say you're stranded, or maybe you just want to test this piece of lost history yourself. The pirate method is simple and honestly, pretty foolproof. Boil seawater in a large pot. Place a smaller container inside to catch the condensed water. Cover the top with a lid turned upside down or a heat-proof bowl. The true power of this story isn't just in the technique, it's in the mindset. Pirates didn't wait for rescue. They didn't rely on luck or luxury. They used what they had, thought fast, and, well, refused to die quietly. Cannon barrels became boilers. Torn sails became condensers. Broken glass was used to focus sunlight and speed evaporation. So next time you look at the endless sea, remember this. The deadliest thirst trap on Earth was beaten centuries ago by men's society called criminals. They turned salt into life, chaos into order, and survival into legend. They didn't just steal gold. They stole time from death itself.